Right, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, in case you're from somewhere else. Welcome to another match from the Lift Rock Pro Round Robin. This time we're going to see Lame Camel. First time we've seen him on this channel, actually. And he's going to be up against Radar. Last time we saw Radar was a few days ago, and we saw him very narrowly be edged out by Hummy. 6-5. That was a very good game, actually. Would recommend watching it if you've not seen that yet. But yeah, we'll see how we get on tonight. We've already got Camel here. I was actually just finishing an ice cream. Didn't quite finish it in time. But we basically finished it now. So yeah, whilst we're waiting on Radar, in a second I will get the bracket up. Okay, that's that done. Alright, let's try and do that now, shall we? Let's see, let's go into this. I'll bring this to you guys in a second. Where are we? Lift Trucks Round Robin. Here we go. And we will bring you guys. It's really annoying that this doesn't work. I was hoping it would, but seemingly not. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't work. Let's do this instead then. The old traditional easy way. So, where are we? Here's our bracket. And where are we? We've got Lame Camel up against Radar here. So Lame Camel so far. Okay, he has played games, but apparently none of them are appearing. Oh, he has. There you go. He lost 6-1 to Hummy, actually. Okay. Oh, and he also lost 6-3. Oh, no. Let's see. Apparently that's the same game. I feel like he has played another game. I could be wrong. I think he lost 6-3 to Killer in my mind. But yeah, I'm not sure. Radar, on the other hand, he lost to Majesta. Only just lost to Hummy. And actually lost to Ninja as well. Interesting. So yeah, let's see what happens. One of these players is going to pick up their first win today, is my understanding. Let's go back in game. Let me just very quickly message on. He's actually on the toilet. I know that for sure, and he can see the same thing as well. Okay, let me just change the scoreboard, because that is currently set to the last set we saw, which was another very, very nice set. Hummy just getting edged out on that occasion. So we got. Actually, that's a good point. Who's at the top of the bracket? Just Radar versus Lame Camel. Okay. So I was right to do this. Lame Camel. There he is. Excellent timing. Another best of 11. No worries. It's actually Radar's map first. Okay. I need to get the chat up on my phone at some point. I have a sneaky feeling it could be quite quiet, because I saw Xgal streaming, and that's not happening very often. I would be watching that by myself. Hopefully this is going to be one that people can watch back later, though. Let's go YouTube. Let's bring the volume of that down. Let's get some armies. Hello. We have a few. Hummy, Piddox, Staney. Hello, hello. Oh, Suzu. Arez. Red RVB. Where did all you lot come from? Hello, hello. And are these players diving straight in? Looks like they might be. In that case, we start at the bottom left then with a Radar in pink, playing as Vanilla USA. And in the top right, we've got Lame Camel in the blue, playing as Vanilla China. Okay. Stella, hello to you as well. Good to see a few of you here. I should have done a poll, actually. But I'm actually not going to, for one simple reason. I keep forgetting to close it. So, I won't on this occasion, but do tell me your thoughts in chat. Who do you think will win this? Certainly this first game can be won either way. This map can work for the Chinas. You've got free supplies in your base. One there, and here. Some oil. Yeah, I just think this map is a tiny bit more forgiving for China's because you can sort of get the MiGs up a little bit more easily. And that's probably what we're going to end up seeing. So we're seeing a oil grab and a licks and a greedy build thereafter. Radar, on the other hand, has gone standard build. Looks like he's separated out his nooks. He has. Very nice. That's what we like to see. This first V is now out. This first V should be rushing towards the red guard, but I have a feeling he might get one of these. Let's see. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, actually. I think this... If he... I think he should have... Right, there we go. Okay. Lix is coming out, so he's going to get a Gatlix. Probably won't get that in time. He should get at least one of these. Yeah. So I think he won't quite capture this on time. And I think that this will... I think the Gatlix won't quite be able to stop. Oh, there's an accidental force fire. Yeah, so he's going to kill the oil before it gets fine. He'll take that as a win. Just gets it in time. That's certainly worth it for Radar to kill an oil, though. Nearly saved it, actually. Behind this, we have got another V, and it looks like we're going to see an expansion to the oils from Radar. Okay. Gatlick's now going on a bit of a wander. And that was a dangerous wander because it's just been wrecked. Didn't actually take anything out there, but it kind of served its purpose to hold him in the early game. MiGs are now coming out, but he's going to currently be upgrading to Napalm. Has gone reasonably defensive behind this as well. Looks like he probably will lose the second oil now. Might have been worth going in for that, but yeah, no, fine. He's going to lose that. Bottom right area we've actually kind of missed. Radar with a very nice expansion here, actually. Okay, Black Napalm does come in. Does lose the oil, though. I'd say it was advantage Radar so far, especially now that he's established this area, but Lame Camel has got his MiGs. And he is going to start pushing out. But yeah, the income will have taken quite a bit of a hit now. Certainly one thing that Radar needs to be careful of is the hunt. Both the dozers quite exposed. One here doing some repair work, and then the other just chilling down here. So actually, he should have seen that. I think a hunt is on here. In fact, I just wonder if that's what those two MiGs are being saved for. No, they're not. But he certainly is on the hunt. The other two MiGs are coming in, and that's exactly what they're going to hit. Radar needs to be careful. There is an Avenger out. There are 3 Vs. That's very nice. Kills the dozer going for the expansion. Second airfield now being constructed by Lame Camel. Oh, is this going to be the hunt? I think it might be. Didn't even need to use any MiGs on it. Yeah. Okay, this game got interesting. So there's no S&D to worry about anymore. That's a big win. But this is quite a scary army. It's going to have to be careful. MiGs now up. I think they could just be trying to hit this firebase for a free hit. Yeah, this is a scary army. So it's all going to come down to that. I think that army alone could do it, actually. MiGs are going to come in. Possibly not. Possibly seen this army now, actually. Knows what he's up against. There's some random gats just queued here. I think he's queued here and not realised it. Ooh. Does get one hit. Nearly kills the Avenger, but no. Doesn't quite get it. Does lose quite a few MiGs there. Radar needs to get that ambulance tidied up quite quickly. Radar certainly has no issues. Yeah, this is the thing. He's got no issue with income right now. He needs to try and hit the Avengers here. If he can kill one Avenger, it's going to make a big difference. If he doesn't, he's in trouble. He is going to get it, actually. He's going to get both. Very nice sandwich, actually. Really, really nice. And he has got his entire base surrounded here. So the MiG should clear this. Whoa, he's lost all these Vs as well. What's happened there? They can't have been microed. Oh, wow. Don't tell me the tower. No, it didn't. It fell the wrong way. Yeah, this is a clear up. This is a really nice clear up. Did he get hunted in that time? Oh no, he's actually been very brave and expanded. That is bold. Yeah, Radar in trouble all of a sudden. He has got plenty of money. Because he's on 3 oils. This oil did actually get destroyed by that tank hunter in the end. Yeah, the big numbers are significant. Ooh, does that have anything in it? These MiGs are going to have to respond very, very... Ah, no. That is unfortunate. It does get swept up, so he keeps the expansion, but does get hunted himself as a result. MiGs now coming in. That is a very nice MiG strike. Yeah, Radar has to be very, very careful. It's an interesting game, this. Both players have been hunted. So we're not going to see any sort of tech units, you know, no ECM. This bunker's on the verge of being cracked. Literally just needs a touch from a V. Hello, Jacob. Okay. All these coming to the top left, presumably to clear up this expansion. I think that would be a wise idea. These Vs get shut down, and we're going to see a swarm of Gats go across to the left to defend against these Vs, which I like. In comes the MiGs. And this is some very, very nice hits on the MiGs, actually. And then the Gats can clean up, yeah. Radar has to go back. I mean, there are 2 war factories, and do you know what it is? It's the fact that he's on double the production that's probably going to win in this game. Nice Xing there. MiGs gone on a bit of a wander there. And I don't think they've selected the right thing either. So a bit of a waste on the MiGs. Loses 1 extra for his troubles. I think Lame Camel just needs to get all his MiGs and just take the war factory out. I think that's what he needs to do. Or just at least aim to, like, kill a barracks here. Kill the firebase. Certainly doesn't need to hurry. Maybe worth getting chain guns. He's going to send all his trucks to the top left to mine out this area, which I like. What the hell is going on here? Oh my god. Oh, something really funny's just happened. I'm not even going to say what it is. That is so funny. Right, view your channel. There it is. Right, hello RVB, hello B Legacy. Right, and hello Piddux. So what I just did then, I thought I'd selected my own stream. Turns out I was on Barbar's stream. I was saying hi to a load of people that weren't there. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Right, in comes the MiGs. They are going to kill the oils. Alright. Only the 1 oil left. And actually, Radar's nearly out in his base. So yeah, he's going to be dried up soon. And I think he's just tried to save up everything he can for 1 big push. And I think that makes sense. It's probably all he can do at this stage. So yeah, this game far from over. And could still go either way. Both players 3-star, but unable to spend their general points. Thank you very much, by the way, Piddix, for noting me. That standings would have been a good thing. I'll get that up in a bit, actually. That's a good idea. He's actually going to capture that for himself. Interesting. So yeah, it's loads of MiGs and a bit of a ground army up against this scary army. Pathfinders are out. Right. Very nice. Good move. MiGs coming in to sweep these up. And now the Chinooks are under threat. Yeah, so this is the thing that helps the USA. When the USA gets hunted, they can at the very least still do this. Ooh, V goes down. These Gats are kind of shredding everything. So production might get camped here in a second. What we need is a flamer to be able to kill everything early. And then maybe the base trade's on here, actually. Having said that, though, whoa. Yeah, okay. Bit of a base trade situation now. I think he has to go for it as well. Although, sweeping these up quite nicely, because Radar forgot his Avengers. They've been left behind. And just like that, there are only 2 Vs left. So the Gats are coming back to do a bit of a defensive job. It's going to be close. This is going to be close. Avengers there for free pickings. He's going to lose the... Yeah. Ouch. I think Lame Camel's done this. It's going to be really close, but I think he's done it. Are these filled? Nope. And yeah, this is everything's getting sweet. I think this is it for Radar. He doesn't have the money. He's broke. Yeah, that's it. GG. Well played, Lame Camel. He takes the first game. And that was a nice game, actually. Really nice start there. Alright, let me just create the game quickly. Open there. Yeah, nice first game. I really enjoyed that. That was nice. That's so funny. Yeah, Piddix has now seen my my delayed thing. I was going completely mad. I was very confused because I went away for a minute and thought, oh, how are there so many people in my chat all of a sudden? I looked away for like 2 minutes. And yeah, that is... that's exactly what happened. That's quite funny. This time then, or the reverse, we've got Lame Camel. I need to update the scoreboard. Let me do that in a second. Lame Camel in the bottom left playing as the USA. And in the top right, we've got Radar and the Cyan playing as Vanilla China. Bit annoying having Cyan versus Blue. Apologies if you're colorblind. Alright, let's update the scoreboard because it is now 1-0 for Lame Camel. As I say, it can be one either way, this one on this map. And both players sort of hunted each other, but in the end it hurt Radar more than it hurt Lame Camel. It's just slightly easier for the Chinas to expand, really. Yeah, interesting. Nice to have quite a lot of people streaming on this, what's a bank holiday for us Brits. So Xcal obviously streaming at the minute. I'm squeezing a nice little stream in myself. And I'm sure I saw some... Oh yeah, Baba's obviously doing a stream as well. So yeah, plenty of action going on, which is nice. Seeing Radar with a different build. He has gone for the same barracks and 2 supplies, but he's also going for a war factory rather than an airfield. Okay. He's also attempting to go towards the bottom right. Interesting. That is interesting. Because the first V could just come here and get clean sweep when you don't take that building. We're not going to see a V though, because we've got a very greedy build coming out of Lame Camel himself. Kind of like that firebase. Yeah, the only downside to this greedy build is it's going to allow Radar to potentially take the oil down here. That's the only downside. He's now going to get into this building. Piddix made a good point. If you had mines on those airfields, it didn't matter in the end. But yeah, that's a very fair point. Personally, and I don't know about you, I have an instinct to always mine my airfield no matter what the situation. Simply because there's no harm in it. I'll even sometimes get that quicker than, say, a full suite of... Actually, yeah, depends on the situation. Very nice expansion coming out of Radar up here. Potentially not spotted. If you come up here, you might not see anything. Maybe that would just be out of Radar vision. First Gat will come in and will find a firebase. We also have a Gat being chased down by a Crusader. Okay. I think that should go down... Ooh, just before that goes low. And the other Gat wasn't being microed, so that went down as well. Tank Hunter will go down here. Yep. And Radar does take these oils down here. Okay. Gat's being built. We are now on an airfield. I imagine Black Napalm's going to be getting researched as we speak. Already a fairly scary army, though, coming forward, assuming these are filled. I think he just can afford to get a few hits and run away, because then it will find a firebase, or he can just kill it. No problem. Black Napalm will be getting researched as we speak. And as we say that, it's now built. So this army now becomes a lot less useful. Should at least lose the oil. Yep, he does. But here comes the pain. Yeah, nice. Nice hits from Radar, actually. Needs to be careful with that Crusader. Which we have a tank hunter now going to kill this oil. Yeah, I just wonder if this radar's floating a lot here. Whoa. This is why. Yeah, it's a big old float. Yeah, definitely needs that second war factory. Chinook coming in. Is that going to be a Chinook drop? It is. It's just going to be an empty. Yep, okay, that works. Should take the oil. Ooh. It's going to be close, actually. Red Guard's there, hasn't reacted, and I don't think it's going to react in time. So it does achieve his... Oh, there's another. V gets dropped as well. Okay. That's annoying. And I think that's a clever move, actually. That's a really clever move, because he knew that the MiGs were going to come in. Oh, I like that. Very well played. Gonna build his other one up here. This V's continuing to be annoying. And I think he's just going to go for the dozer, and I think that makes sense. V's still very much alive. And continues to be annoying. Does get the crushers in the end and clears it up. But yeah, I think very nice damage done there. And he knows where the second dozer is now, because he could see it with his artillery platform. There's a lot of blue on the map. And has he taken... He's going to take these oils down here. Very nice. Radar needs to be very, very careful, because his last dozer is just stuck up here now. S&D now in play. Is Lame Camel low powered? Yeah, he is low power off that. Okay. Oh, he's trying to get in. Oh, he's going to get him. Dozer under serious threat. I think it'll survive, though. Yeah, that will survive. Live to fight another day. Airfield. Ambulance, even. Should find the mines. Yep, it does. That Ranger actually managed to take that out. Does eventually clear it up. We're seeing Tovies now. Okay. Both the oils here now belong to Lame Camel. Would like to see... I mean, Radar's floating 21k. That is a big float. That is a very big float. But Radar does have a lot here. Toby's doing a nice job. I think that MiG will just survive. It does. But yeah, Radar is struggling to spend all his money, partly because he's desperate to get the his CC back. And he's limited until he does that to just 2 war factories and an airfield. Maybe even a couple of Galaxies would be nice. Has a lot of tank hunters. Yeah. Tank hunters should sweep this. No problem at all. Yeah, they do. Very nice. I think Radar's going to win this one as well, actually. Certainly not over yet, but this is that phase of the game now where it's very tough to stop the China. Although Lame Camel's 3-star now, so these tank hunters could be useless if he's invested in Pathfinders. And he does have the oils at the bottom right. Okay. He needs to be careful. Not careful enough. Yeah, Chinooks are about to dry this up, whereas a AA tank coming in. CC all the way back here should get up. Migs came in, got a firestorm on something. This is going to be a very nice A10 here, actually. Migs are going to all go down, yep. Ouch. So right now there's no Migs. And Lame Camel knows that, so he can now use these Vs in a normal manner. Would like to see... Oh, the CC's up. Oh, of course it is. Because he just laid the A10s. So yeah, these are now going to be completely minced by the Vs, which is nice. Radar really needs to start spending his money. Really, really does. But yeah, I think it's suddenly, just like that, the game's kind of flipped a little bit. I think Radar doesn't really have anything. I mean, the float is just crazy. 25k. You're not going to win a game of 0 if you float that much. You're just not. Carpet bomb comes in. That is going to kill the 2 oils down here. And there's going to be a mine drop, which is probably going to slow down the V push slightly. Oh, it's just such a big float. I mean, he has started to spend a bit of money now. Actually, that's a nice Colonel Burton. Really nice. But everything's dried up here. Everything's dried up in this base. And everything's dried up in this base. There isn't a crate on the map. It is literally just... In fact, these 2 oils have obviously now been taken out. Both these oils are dead. This oil is alive. That one's dead. So there's only 1 oil between both players. Oh, and a supply drop zone. Okay. But yeah, radar will be broke. I don't think it matters. I think this V push alone is going to seal the deal here. Lame Camel's going to take a 2-0 lead. Very nicely done by him. That's not going to be enough. Radar. He threw it a little. I think he threw it. But it's well played by Lame Camel nonetheless. He takes a 2-0 lead. Very nice. Yeah, I certainly think that was a throw for Radar. And he won't need selling. Tiny tactics. Okay. This is... Is it ranked these days? I keep forgetting. Yeah, it is ranked. Alright. This was not pro play. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. You can't float that sort of amount of money. Even I wouldn't float that much. This is a nice matchup. Okay, this is a nice matchup. So, on the right-hand side, we have got Nuke or Radar in the green. And on the left-hand side, we have got Lame Camel in blue as Vanilla China. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vanilla China is not as good, and it definitely isn't. But one of the things I do like for V China are elixirs in this matchup. And you can build those elixirs cheaper than the Nuke can. So it's not all that bad. Radar still hasn't got his crate just yet. On that side, it doesn't automatically get collected. I feel like it does on this side, though. Although I might also be thinking of Mountain Mayhem, where that's the case. I think he's going to collect it in a second. Be disastrous if you accidentally built over it. Alright, double War Factory then coming out of Radar. What will we see here from Lame Camel? There will be a War Factory, okay. You can spam some outposts out of that. He's going to go for the oil. We'll see a delayed oil, though. In theory, Radar could just go for a really quick prop here. Because of the crate. He's going to go for a barracks. And there'll be a third supply instead. That's okay. That works. But I expect Lame Camel will almost certainly get these oils in. Going to have a GAT and an outpost first. So there is a Lix being anticipated by Radar, but that is not what he's going to see. Instead, it's going to be a fairly defensive build. That's kind of nice, actually. I think he should consider... Oh, okay, so he's going to possibly drop one in over here as well. Okay, that works. And yeah, just bunker off this. That's a really, really nice bunker, actually. Yeah, really nice bunker. No capture, but as I say that, it does come in. Okay. And we have Red Guard now capturing for Lame Camel. Radar will be getting them shortly. Might get denied by the outpost, though. So annoying collecting when you've got trucks here. The only thing that can be affected by them. Ah, he's going to lose this. Yeah, ouch. Needs to evac. Did just evac in time there, I think. Flamer comes in. Flamer is going to knock this out. Is going to lose his oils. And he didn't actually crush that second one. That's annoying. Lame Camel looking in some trouble here, actually. It's kind of lost a lot of the... Ooh, slight lag. Latency looking good, though. Radar actually expanded up here. I kind of like that. It's on a prop now as well. I think the nuke looks like they've got this. Radar's going to get his first score, for sure. Especially because he hasn't got a way of stopping... There is some lag coming in here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not a difficult judgment to make. He's all over the map. He's all over the map. He's killed the oils. He's on a prop. Isn't really anything that's going to threaten Radar bar one outpost, and it's not going to win today. He hasn't actually DC'd, but the key thing is he's about to get hunted. Well, he might not actually. Oh, he's actually on 3 dozers. Fine, so he's not going to get hunted. But he has lost his oils. Radar very much has his. He's only getting his second one now. That's a very annoying gap, because it is going to deny that. Flamer continues to put some work in as well, which is nice. Yeah, that's super annoying, isn't it? Ah, that's so annoying. I suppose you could just get a Lotus out and capture it. That could work. Right, in comes the nuke overlords. This is where it starts getting really, really difficult for the V China. Yeah, it starts to get tricky. Everything has to go kind of well for the V China to have a chance in this matchup. Anything that doesn't starts to get difficult. Nice gat here, denying some supplies. Not sure Radar's going in at the best place. He is going to decide to headbutt this, but I don't think that's the best move because of the ECMs. Good targeting by Radar, but he does have to back off. That's a sensible move by him, I think. This gat's continuing to be annoying, but the ECM should disable it. Yeah. There we go. Does get disabled. Radar now going to collect his second oil. Or capture it, I should say. Does the dozer get spotted? Lame Camel did spot this, but Radar has not spotted this. That's a really nice dozer. I wonder if it's going to go all the way around somewhere and try and build a sneaky war factory. We shall see. There are some Lixes out all of a sudden. And there are no Gats. Not anymore, anyway. Yeah, this is going to get swept up. Lame Camel's still well in this. Radar in trouble all of a sudden. It's amazing how the game can swing. It's a very cheeky supply in his own patch. Doesn't even want his, just wants to get Radar's. Radar's just sort of fallen asleep a little bit here. Like, I'm not sure what he's looking at. Has got himself a dozer up here. CC back for... Not for Lame Camel, but yes for Radar. Yeah, these Lixers are a real problem. Does have enough now. Radar certainly needs to come in and deny this expansion. He can't really let him get away with this and needs a few more Gats. I think the ultimate trump card, however... Ooh, here we go then. Lotus is going to disable the Overlord. And the Lixers will sweep up the rest. Very nice engagement. There are some more... Whoa. What the... Let me re-Radmin. Okay. So that is... Yeah, here we go. So this is a deliberate freeze. Slightly risky. Yeah, it is lagging quite badly, actually. Seems to be on lame Camel's side. Maybe that is throwing radar off, in all fairness to him. Right, Radmin has been read. That should help proceedings. Ping does fly up right now, but that should be temporary. Yeah, that's super high, isn't it? Should hopefully drop soon. I think what radar needs, other than a bit more money, is he needs nuke MiGs. If he can get to nuke MiGs, that's a very sneaky war factory, but I don't think it's going to be sneaky enough. This gets sold, which is nice, and radar takes his oils back. Yeah, it got spotted. There's a Lix there, prop Lix, not a prop Lix, that's the bunker Lix with double veterancy. Very nice when the Lix gets the veterancy, actually. That's now going to sweep the top suppliers up as well. This army's making some nice progress. But Lame Cam was looking very solid at his base, and he is getting his CC back. He is 3-star now. Yeah, I just think you need nuke MiGs here when you're the nuke. They're just your ultimate anti-Lix measure. Another Lix getting Vet 2. The prop Lix actually gets Vet 2 this time. Will they take a risky engagement? They will. Oh, they won't. He needed to commit. Oh, that's a big mistake. That will heal quickly, though. Subliminal messaging is in play, and it's Vet 2, so that will heal up pretty quickly. The ECM blob is on the way. In comes the Gats. That is a... Whoa, that's a lot of Lixers. Holy. This is what I like. This is what I like when you're playing as the V-China. That big blob. Ooh, nearly got the War Factory as well. So some nice general promos. Takes out a supply, takes out a prop. 2, 7 Lixers. That is a lot of Lixers. And the micro from radar wasn't quite quick enough to even take a Lix out. Oh, that's painful. I just think radar's played it slightly wrong. You need nuke MiGs against this. Imagine if you just camped up a little bit and went nuke MiGs. What can Lame Camel do? Not a lot. He has played very efficiently with the Lixers, though, I have to say. Done a nice job. Okay, radar is going to put a TT on that. Yeah, he's kind of broke all of a sudden. He has got the 2 oils still. But these Lixers and the mobility of them is the problem. Very, very difficult. Gonna just take this building out. I think that's a good move. And the oils now... I think certainly one of them should go down. Do need to be very careful, though. One Lix might go down. No, it survives. Really nice micro. Piddock says he's seen China win. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think on this map, the normal China can get some work done, but I do think it has to be played a bit more intelligently. You just need to get nuke MiGs. I can't really see at this stage of the game how the nuke's supposed to win without that. I really can't. Because the Gats, you know, if you've got Gats here, but the Lixers are here, sending those Gats across there is basically impossible. We do have chain gun Gats out now, though, so Lame Camel's going to have to be very, very careful. There are a lot of ECMs here, holy. So it's going to be a combo with them again. one of these ECMs. Ooh, nice. One does go down. Nearly a second. Unlucky. These whoa, what are these Lixers doing? 2 Lixers go down. Lame Camel might be throwing this. That's a really, really nice carpet bomb. Good reaction, though, from Radar. It does save everything bar 1 Overlord. That's a pretty good result, I'd say. RT comes in and kills what I'm assuming was a war factory. Might have been an airfield. Carpet bomb will come in and take out the war factory. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, just like that, Radar all of a sudden is looking better value. These Lixers need to be really, really careful. More careful than they're being. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. That's better. That was better. Nearly lost a third, but it's got... or lost one of them, but got away with it. Close game, this. It's a close game. Radar has certainly recovered. This little area up here is certainly helping his cause. And Lame Camel with just a couple of miss micros. That's kind of cost him. Gats coming in. They should save the oil. And they will save the oil. Yeah, that's important. He needed that. Lotus came... oh, Lotus took the CC. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, the Lix is now in the base. I could potentially get the surround here. Does sell. Okay. Well, it doesn't sell, I should say. But yeah, I think the Lixers are in trouble now. I think the Lixers are in very big trouble. Gats need to turn right. They are turning right. And... whoa, Lotus is brave. Lotus does go down, but all the Lixers go down. Don't think it really matters that he caught that, to be honest with you. 5-star for Lame Camel. And he is sucking the middle up. Flamers will come in. That should deny this area. Yeah, chain guns were indeed in play. Alright, CC comes back in. Very important that it did. This might be the EMP, and if it is, it's good play. Because he can't then deploy his own... oh my god, he's going to do his own army in. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a really nice ending. He kind of killed his own army, but it didn't matter. And unlucky for Radar there. He looked like he'd screwed it. Got back into it very, very nearly. Did it. But, yeah, he just managed to hold on there, Lame Camel. Very nice in the end. That's the question. That's the question. It felt like it did get better, but I'm not the one playing. It's a little bit hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're playing, you don't necessarily notice the freezes. And it's the freezes that hurt. It does. They're really annoying to play with. But that's only so much you can do. Let's see if we can fix it. Maybe if Lame Camel hosts, that could make a difference. Maybe even if Radar does. Let's ask the question. Just wait for Lame Camel to return. Does have a healthy lead in this set. But Radar's certainly not out of it. By any stretch. Let's see. Okay. Oh, dear. I expect. Yeah. So yeah, nice lead here for Lame Camel. Radar maybe just slightly tilted. Either way, I don't think lag's an excuse for floating 25k in the last game. And there was a moment in this game. In this game, I can understand it more. It did start to freeze quite badly, but it did swing there. He basically brought the game back in his favour. But a couple of very nice plays from Lame Camel, and in those China mirrors, it's all it takes. In that case, the Lotus taking the CC was a key move there, and that was very nicely done by him. Without that, I think he loses. Piddix now I agree with you, Piddix. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Lame Camel does. I honestly think that you have to get yourself to unique mix. I really do. I think it's really important. Just because of how immobile the China is. Sorry, how immobile the nuke gats are. Apologies. Yeah, it's tricky. It is tricky. But we will now see what the plan is. So Lame Camel is here playing as Nuke in the blue. And on the left-hand side, we've got Radar in Cyan as V China. So yeah, let's see what both players go for. I reckon Radar might go for a quicker licks than what Lame Camel did, but I could be wrong. Or would he go for the faster oil capture? Maybe. Triple dozer out of Lame Camel again. I think I prefer triple dozer here, given that you get 2.5k nice and early. Does get that crate now. Is it 2.5k? I think the crate's 2.5k. It's a very big boost. It allows it. It does make for an interesting game. We've got another freeze. Just yeah, there are freezers here. They're not very nice to play with, I can assure you of that. Very greedy build here from Lame Camel, really greedy. Yeah, interesting. Radar looks like he's doing... okay. Should get away with this. Both players going for a fairly greedy build. Lame Camel kind of committing to the greed a little bit. I suppose not. It's basically the same. 2 red guard are going for Lame Camels. Oh, I see. He's gone for both. Fine. Okay. Should now see this. Quick response, though, from Radar. I like this. It's going to certainly... this here slows the oil capture down, which I really like. This red guard is in the range, however. Radar, in the meantime, now getting his own oil in. And yeah, this is why it's nice, because now the flame is going to come in and deny it. Ooh. Does get a TT there. Very nice by Radar. Flamer, however, is going to do the business, I think. Unless this GAT can save it, but I don't think it will. Good start for Radar. There is a licks out already. Oh, he didn't commit. Oh, no. He had to commit to the bunker. Oh, that's a shocker. And the prop's out already. Okay. But in comes the licks. And that's a very nicely timed licks. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. That tank hunter's being a bit useless. I think just take the oils out, I'm guessing. I think that would be the best move. Wants to go for the prop. And I think it will go down. Yeah, it will. He's actually going to try and take him himself. Okay. Slightly ambitious, maybe. Extremely ambitious, in fact. But I admire the bravery. Alright, have the Lixers now returning. Prop is not in play just yet. Yeah, that did get denied. No big surprise. Ooh, does take the ECM out. Lixers could potentially come back in and sweep this up. Radar being ambitious again. The elixirs have actually come up here to deny the supply expansion, which I like. And Lame Camel needs to be careful. As I say that. Oh, he takes the licks. Ouch. Very sneaky dozer up here. Has it been seen? I think it has been. I think a Battle Master could be nice here, actually. That could work. Oh, I think he might have seen this. That's going to be tricky to remember. Needs to travel north. Does travel north. Yeah, he's seen it. Really nice. Important that he did. Flame are also getting into the base here of Lame Camel for radar. And there is 2 random gats just at the bottom left here. That gets sold. The elixirs will take out the dozer. Oil's now coming in for Lame Camel, but he is going to lose a war factory. There are 2 gats coming down the bottom left here as well. Quite a lot of elixirs. Ooh. Okay, does lose a licks. The bunker upgrade wasn't quite in time. And he needs to get a wiggle on. These elixirs need to run away fast. Whoa, what are they doing? What is he doing? Oh my word. Very messy micro from radar here. Very messy. Yeah, not the best. Mines coming in play. Very nice. Okay, he has actually taken these oils out during this, so that's nice. He was looking elsewhere. Seems that this gat has spotted this flamer, which is nice. And it looks like these gats are now finally getting swept up. Lick should win this fight and get some veterancy for its troubles, and we're now going to see a CC get built for radar. Okay. Ooh. That might just go down, you know. Yeah, it does. Okay. Draw between these 2 units up here, then. Another fairly close game, this one. Another close game. Could go either way. Hello, Mohammed Salub. Hope you're good. How do I feel about Wednesday match? Oh, are you referring to Arsenal PSG? And if you are, then I feel very meh about that. That's how I would describe that. Yeah, I'm feeling not confident. Okay, nice. Evac does actually get the TT on, which is good. Could actually get the lot here. Oh, no, he has realised. Okay. Do now have RT coming in. And presumably a carpet bomb as well. Yep. Okay. The carpet bomb probably will get denied here. Although, actually, it might not. Actually, it might not. It's going to be close. Prop goes down. Dozer goes down. War Factory goes down. Oh, wow. What a carpet bomb. What a carpet bomb. And Radar's getting in. And he's got no power, so that's going to take a long time. He's in trouble. Might get hunted. Lame Camel is doing everything he can to keep... He's going to keep it alive for now. But, yeah, he's in big trouble. Is that a mine drop? Not sure what that was. Okay. Yeah, Lame Camel is in real trouble this game. I think Radar's going to take it. And we are going to see the V China win. These 2 oils doing a lot of work for Radar this game. Putting in a lot of work. Not actually any dozers out apart from that one. But I think Radar looks like he's going to take this one. Proving very tricky for the nuke to get some work done in this set, quite clearly. Hey, Outpost could have just gone in there, I think. Good micro overall, though. We have another outpost sneaking in here. That actually could have been... These could have been the distraction. He's doing everything he can. This is quite funny. These two are now going to come in. He's just kind of toying with them. There's more elixirs being built now. I think he will just get this CC in, and then that will lead to the gem promos getting deployed. But Lame Camel's taking so much damage here. So much damage. Mind out here. Needs to get a second... Well, probably not worth bothering with a second truck there anymore, actually. But yeah, there's very little blue. Very little blue on the map. Radar will see this coming in. Don't think he'll be able to do that much about it, but regardless, he'll see it coming in. Looks like it's going to hit the supplies. Another carpet coming in for Radar as well. That'll be the war factory, I think. And the power... Doesn't get anything. Wow, that's kind of unlucky. Airfield supply going down there. Okay. Carpet bomb takes the supply out. Lame Camel is really struggling this game. Money very, very low. He's going to have to replace this. I think there's too much work for him to do here, to be honest. He's very far behind. Yeah. Oh, you're also an Arsenal fan. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Defense is good. Hello, Killer, by the way. Yeah, the defense is good, but it's not as good when we don't have Gabriel. This is very nice from Radar, by the way. He's picking apart Lame Camel very nicely this game. Yeah, I'm just not confident. I think if we do it, it'll be like a nice surprise, but my expectation levels are basically non-existent. That's how I would describe it. Winning, getting through is pure bonus, is how I would describe it. Another outpost here. Very nice from Radar, just coming in with constant flanking attacks, which is very nice. Would like to see a Lotus come out of Radar at some point. Does have a prop up here. Elixirs come in and be very annoying. It's just so difficult for the nuke to get out of their base, isn't it? Got a flamer down here as well. Now that could take the CC out. But yes, I agree. There's a lot there. I just think PSG for me are a different animal this season. Not necessarily that Arsenal haven't been good, but I just think PSG have been very good. So that's why I'm not very confident. Radar's forgotten about his units down here. If he remembers them, then Lame Camel's cooked. Yeah. I mean, he's cooked anyway. He's cooked anyway. The thing is, Radar can see this. He's literally got... Well, Radar. But, yeah, very much focused on other units. Yeah, it's GG either way. He knew it. And Radar gets himself on the scoreboard. 3-1. Very nicely done from him there. An important win there. I think he needed that. If he went 4-0 down, he'd probably just throw the last two. So yeah, it's a good job he won that one. Let's go Observer. Mountain. I could have predicted that. Generally speaking, the players pick the same maps. That's certainly what we've generally been seeing. So Radar going for... God, what was it? Oh, AKAs and Mountain Mayhem. Hummy always went for... Oh, I can't even... Oh, an SWG mirror 2 times. Okay, on this map could be interesting. Bottom right-hand side then we've got Radar playing in purple as SWG. And opposite him in the top left, Lame Camel also as SWG in the blue. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how Arsenal get on. It's like I said, it's just pure, it's a free hit is kind of the way I mean, it's our entire season riding on it, but it feels like more of a free hit for us than them. I feel like the pressure's more on them than it is us. That's how I feel. So it's not impossible, I just think the expectations need to be tapered. But we'll give it a go, I'm sure. in this particular game, yeah, what was I saying before? I think Hummy, we've always seen him go for Annihilation is the map he's always picked, interestingly. And there was another map that he keeps always picking, and I've already forgotten what it is. I'm going to see a drop come out of Lame Camel. Free MD drop. And the Dozer going over here to try and deny some oil, or is it just going to try and build an EMP? I think it is. Oh no. Okay, this is nice aggression. Radar going very passive. Really passive. Okay, but he is still going to go in for... I prefer this from Lame Camel, actually. This is nicer from him. I don't like the CC keep here. I really don't. Another drop coming in from Lame Camel. This is very nice. Yeah, this hurts. He's going to lose both his Chinooks. You can't lose these. You just can't. I mean, the game's over. The game's basically over. Yeah. I mean, Radar doesn't even have a war factory. Yeah, okay, he might get an oil, but it's not going to be enough. I guess he's only on one. And actually, he has got an MD on it. Okay. It's not completely over. Because Lame Camel's missed this. That's his entire economy. Oh dear. Okay, actually, suddenly, very big trouble here for Lame Camel. I think he had a really good start, but all of a sudden, one MD. Yeah, he's had to sell his war factory. Wow. Radar's going to sneak another oil in here, probably. Yeah, really nice. Radar does actually still have... He still has a Chinook. Somehow. He actually has two. This V is almost going to get taken out by... Oh dear. This is a close game, actually. This is a really close game. The V's got on Vet 2. That hurts. That really hurts. It's going to get another drop-off. That one is going to fail. Yeah. Kills the MD. But I don't think Radar can do anything about the V now that it's Vet 2. This is a really close game. Really, really close game. Yeah. Very, very close. Oh, yeah, okay. Lame Camel got himself the oil. Okay. Yeah, close game. Is he going to get that? I think he is. Yeah, he does. Barracks is in danger of going down. And this oil got cleared. This MD has been an absolute hero. Really has. But what can you do about this 1v? It's been the bane of his life. This is very, very dangerous, though, from Lame Camel. What he's about to do here. But the micro's good. Yeah, really well played. I actually think this 1v getting Vet 2 was the difference. I think Lame Cam was going to win it just because of that. Especially because... Hang on. Has he been hunted? Oh, he has. Oh, he needs to be careful. Oh my god. I think he wants to try and fly this Dozer away. And I think that's a good play. Yeah. This is honestly such a close game. Such a close game. This MD is slowly chipping away at that as well. Bit of a Ranger war going on now. The V now clears up the oil. Super close game. I think, though, is Lame Camel just going to do it? I think he is. Micro's slightly off there as well. I think off the back of that, yeah, GG. Really nice game. Super close. Could have gone either way. But yeah, very nice. Very nicely done. From both players, actually. Hard luck for Radar. But that is a 4-1 lead for Lame Camel. That was so close. Okay, let's switch up positions and play it all again. Okay, this time we have got Lame Camel on the bottom right playing as the SWG in the blue. And in the red, also SWG for Radar in the top left. Yeah, possibly lol at the CC keep. It nearly worked. But I think it nearly worked because of Lame Camel's mistake. Right? I mean, the only reason that was close in the end was because he decided to throw away his only economy. Because he didn't spot the single MD. Yeah, that one MD nearly did it for Radar, but unfortunately the build off the back of that just kind of let him down. I think he isn't gonna... Yeah, he's gonna sell up this time. I think that makes sense. You can't really play this passively. It's just not on. It's not on the table. Lame Camel proving this because he's sending both his war factories forward here. Interesting. Very interesting. I think he has to turn. I think he does, yeah, he does. He has to kill that. Yeah, good move. Good decision from Radar. Yeah. Denies it. Very important, deny that. The question is he now also going to react to this? If he does... No, he's going to go to the base, okay. Yeah, I think he has to turn. He's basically forced to hunt his opponent here. Yeah. Nice, really. Oh, so unlucky. I thought he'd reacted really nicely there. Oh, this is close. These two rangers are going to get crushed. Very nice from Lame Camel. Although he isn't moving the dozer. Okay, that's a bit of an error. Yeah, that's a bit of a whoopsie from Lame Camel there. And we're getting an oil capture now. Building another. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like this. It's just mass barrack spam. Interesting tactic. Okay, dozer does now go down. We have another dozer here for Radar, and it's just actually he's got both his dozers still, but and it's only barracks, but there are 3 barracks on the field, so they're gonna have to die. This one does go down. That's important that he does that. Dozer will go down here. I think he needs to just build more production, but he hasn't got the money for it. It's going to be another close game. Hello, Jacob. Actually, hello to Jacob this time, now that he's here. Okay, Radar's winning this engagement, which is nice for him. Flashbangs are now in play, however, for Lame Camel. Yeah, GG. I was going to say, the flashbangs came in and did the business there. Very nice. Very nicely done. Lame Camel taking the victory in both those SWG mirrors there. So he is now on match point. Now let's see what map he decides to go for this time. Vendetta. Okay. Both very close games there. I think Radar was just edged on both occasions. The aggression from Lame Camel was very nice. I do like it. Taking a very aggressive approach. USA Tox, okay. Let's just make sure that neither player opts to veto this. I think he'll play this. Yes, okay. So, in the bottom side, we have got Radar in the orange playing as Vanilla USA. And at the top, we have blue Lame Camel playing as Tox. So, the Tox certainly has the advantage. so it's a decent chance to get, you know, the match point for him. But if Radar can pull off this, then he'll fancy the return for sure. So it's not completely out of it. Let's see what tactic he opts for here. Gonna go for a Radar. We'll go for a standard build by the looks of things. I think this will come across and try and get a drop in. It will. I think when you're playing against Tox, this is a very important worker to deny. But I think, is that just going to go straight in the building? It is. Okay. Let's see how much attention's being paid. Quite a bit is the answer. It's just going to start collecting from there, which I like. Okay. First V's out. That's going to spot this worker. Good deny so far from Radar on all the... Okay, he's probably going to get himself a grenade tech here. Yeah, he does. Wait, did he? I'm not sure he got that, actually. Ah. Rebels get denied. Very nice. Will we see scrap denied? I'm not sure we will, because it was on a cliff. And it's Vet 2 now as well. Radar doesn't have that much. I think I'd be very worried if I were in his shoes. Yeah, it is a grenade tech. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That is GG's well played. Yep, it is. GG's. I think Radar might have just been a little bit tilted towards the end there. Hello there, Marsden. We unfortunately did not get a Radar comeback, I'm afraid. But well played to Camel, who's very solid tonight. I think he played a set directly before this as well, so maybe it was just... Pleasure. Very nice. There were some GG's there. Yeah, I think maybe that set before helped him. It was a very efficient play from him overall. Some very close games, actually. And I think Radar, no need to be too worried about that. That's just how the games go sometimes. But yeah, very well played from Lone Camel. Okay, I think... What was I going to do? I might see if I can just play... Will I? What will I do? Let's just make sure the scoreboard's set correctly. What am I going to do? I might leave it there, actually. I am probably going to do another stream fairly soon anyway. Continuing to do as much work as I can at the with this tournament, so hopefully there'll be another set for me to stream soon. But yeah, I'll just try and give it as much notice as I can. Appreciate that today's only had well, barely 2 hours notice, but that's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, GG's well played. To Lone Camel, hard luck to Radar, and yeah, see you guys all very soon. Have a good one.